Ever wondered what your dog sees and hears that you can't? Prepare to be amazed. Our canine companions experience the world in a totally different way than we do thanks to their incredible senses. Think about it. Dogs can sniff out a treat hidden in a room in seconds, hear a bag of chips crinkling from a mile away, and even tell when you're feeling down just by looking at you. So get ready to have your mind blown even further, because in this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of dog senses. We're talking 13 incredible things your dog can see and hear that you absolutely can't. You won't believe what these furry ninjas are capable of. Alright, let's kick things off with something you've probably experienced firsthand, your dog's superhuman hearing. Inside your dog's ear is this magical little muscle called the tensor tympani. This muscle acts like a super sensitive microphone, allowing them to pick up on much higher frequencies than our own floppy human ears. Humans can typically hear sounds up to about 20,000 hertz. Well, dogs can hear sounds up to 45,000 hertz. And some breeds, like those pointy-eared chihuahuas, can even hear up to 90,000 hertz. This incredible ability to hear high frequencies is what makes dogs so good at hearing things like dog whistles, ultrasonic repellents, and even the quietest little squeaks from their favorite toys. Ever notice how your dog seems to navigate your house in the dark like a furry ninja? Nope, they haven't developed night vision goggles. Dogs just have a superpower we humans can only dream of, seeing in low light conditions. See, dogs have a special reflective layer in the back of their eyes called the tapetum lucidum. It's like having a mirror behind their retinas, reflecting any available light back through their eyes for a second chance to see. This extra light amplification means dogs can see up to 5 times better than us in low light. Dogs also have more of those light-sensitive cells called rods in their retinas. Rods are responsible for detecting movement and seeing in dim light. So not only can dogs see better in the dark, but they're also better at detecting movement in low-light conditions. Before we move on, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel for more tips on understanding your dog. Okay, let's talk about a dog's most powerful sense, their sense of smell. Dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to our measly 5 to 6 million. A whopping 1/8 of a dog's brain is dedicated to processing smells, which is 40 times larger than the part of our brains that do the same job. They can detect smells up to 100,000 times better than we can. They can smell things we can't even fathom, like emotions, diseases, and even changes in our hormones. Think about it. Dogs use their sense of smell to find food, track prey, identify other animals, and even recognize their favorite humans. It's their primary way of navigating the world, and it's way more sophisticated than we ever give them credit for. Ever try to sneak up on a sleeping dog? Yeah, good luck with that. Dogs are like motion-detecting ninjas, always alert and aware of even the slightest movements in their surroundings. Because dogs have so many more rods than we do, they're incredibly sensitive to even the tiniest flickers of movement. This heightened sensitivity to motion is a throwback to their wild ancestors who relied on their ability to spot prey and avoid predators. So the next time you think your dog is sleeping soundly, just remember, they're probably aware of every breath you take, every step you make. We've already established that dogs have superhuman hearing when it comes to high frequencies. But did you know they can also hear sounds from much farther away than we can? It's true, those floppy ears aren't just for show, they're like finely tuned satellite dishes, picking up on sounds from miles away. Dogs have those amazing mobile ears that can swivel around like radar dishes, picking up on faint sounds and pinpointing their location with incredible accuracy. This ability to hear distant sounds is part of what makes dogs such valuable companions for hunting, search and rescue, and even just keeping an ear out for anything suspicious. So, the next time your dog perks up its ears and starts tilting its head, don't just assume they're being cute. They're probably listening to something miles away, picking up on sounds that are completely inaudible to our human ears. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next one is seriously mind-blowing. Ready for it? Dogs can see ultraviolet light. They can see a whole spectrum of light that's completely invisible to us humans. For example, dogs can see patterns on flowers and markings on animals that are invisible to the human eye. This ability to see UV light is thought to be helpful for hunting, as it allows dogs to track prey and identify potential mates. So the next time you're out for a walk with your furry friend, remember that they're seeing a whole other dimension of the world, a world of ultraviolet light that we can only imagine. Okay, this next one is a little spooky, but it's true. Dogs can sense earthquakes before they happen. Dogs are like furry little seismographs, picking up on subtle changes in the Earth's magnetic field that signal an impending earthquake. Scientists believe it has something to do with their sensitive hearing and their ability to detect changes in air pressure and ground vibrations. There are countless stories of dogs behaving strangely in the hours and days leading up to an earthquake. They might become agitated, start barking incessantly, or even try to escape their homes. So the next time your dog starts acting a little weird, don't just dismiss it as dog being a dog. They might be picking up on something important, something that could save your life. We all know dogs are incredibly intuitive creatures, but did you know they can actually sense human emotions? It's true. Dogs have this amazing ability to read our body language, facial expressions, and even our scent to figure out how we're feeling. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years, living side by side with humans and learning to read our every move. They can also smell changes in our hormones, which can indicate a wide range of emotions. This incredible ability to sense human emotions is part of what makes dogs such amazing companions and therapy animals. They have this innate ability to comfort us when we're down, make us laugh when we need it most, and just be there for us no matter what. Ever wonder what your dog hears when they're splashing around in the water? It turns out they can hear surprisingly well underwater. Water is denser than air, which means sound waves travel differently underwater. When a dog dives underwater, their ear canals actually close up to prevent water from getting in. This creates a sealed chamber that amplifies sound waves, allowing them to hear sounds from farther distances underwater. So the next time you're at the beach or the lake with your furry friend, don't be afraid to throw that tennis ball into the water. They'll hear it splash down and come bounding after it, eager to show off their impressive underwater hearing skills. We humans like to think we have pretty good peripheral vision, but we've got nothing on dogs. Their eyes are positioned on the sides of their heads, giving them a much wider field of view than us. While our field of vision is around 180 degrees, a dog's field of vision can range from 240 to 250 degrees, depending on the breed. This wider field of view is especially helpful for hunting and spotting potential threats. They're seeing the world from a whole different perspective, taking in all the sights and sounds that we might miss with our limited human vision. Ever notice how your dog starts barking at the door long before you hear anyone coming? It's not just that they have better hearing than us, although they definitely do. Dogs can actually hear sounds through walls. Sound waves are vibrations that travel through different mediums, including air, water, and even solid objects like walls. Their keen sense of hearing, combined with their ability to hear a wider range of frequencies, allows them to pick up on even the faintest sounds traveling through walls. This means they can hear things like footsteps in the hallway, the mailman approaching, or even the neighbor's dog barking a block away. So, the next time your dog starts barking at seemingly nothing, don't be so quick to dismiss them. They might be hearing something you're not, something important that deserves your attention. We all know dogs have a sixth sense when it comes to detecting storms, but did you know they can sense a whole range of weather changes? It's true. From subtle shifts in barometric pressure to changes in electrostatic charge, dogs are like furry little weather stations, picking up on cues that we humans are completely oblivious to. One of the ways dogs sense weather changes is through their incredible sense of smell. Changes in air pressure and humidity can alter the way scents travel, and dogs are incredibly sensitive to these changes. So if you see your dog acting restless, panting excessively, or trying to hide before a storm, don't be surprised. They're not just being dramatic. They're picking up on subtle changes in the atmosphere that signal a change in the weather. We often hear that dogs see the world in black and white, but that's not entirely true. While dogs don't see colors in the same way we do, they're not completely colorblind. They see a more limited range of colors, kind of like humans with red-green color blindness. This means they can see shades of blue, yellow, and green, but reds and oranges appear more muted, almost brownish. So while dogs may not experience the world in the same vibrant colors we do, they still see a pretty colorful world. So there you have it, 13 incredible things your dog can see and hear that you totally can't. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Our furry friends are experiencing a whole other dimension of reality, picking up on sights, sounds, and smells that we humans are completely oblivious to. The next time your dog is acting a little strange, remember, they're probably just tapping into their incredible senses, experiencing the world in a way that we can only imagine. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of dog senses, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing animal facts. And hey, why not share this video with your dog-loving friends? They'll thank you for it.